life, they say there's a time to reap and there's a time to sow. And like the Bible says, whatever a man sow, that he will reap also. And in life, for everything you do, remember that there's a repercussion. And if you sow good, you reap good. If you sow evil, the same, you will be served. Yes, so that is why for everything you do, you should always think on the positive outcome of it. Because if you continue with the wrong, you also get the wrong for yourself. Guess what? Tony Kabaka laments ever working for APC. You see what we're talking about? Remember all that he did, all that he said, all that he has done during that election, and even before then, how he has tarnished the image of so many people who have stood against the APC government in Edo State. And this time around, he has also expressed his displeasure about the All Progressive Congress APC in Edo State, and he says he regrets ever being a part of them. Guess what? Remember that during the election period, he made a very serious and shocking statement to the governor and said that the governor is like that because he does not have a child. I don't think that any sensible human being will use that as a campaign strategy, but he used it. And those are some of the things that he might be suffering today. And the only thing that the governor and the wife said then was, it is God that gives children, and of course they are waiting on him to give them their own children. But that doesn't stop the fact that they don't have biological children of their own. That does not mean they don't have other children. They have other adopted children. That does not mean that those adopted children are not theirs. So definitely it is not a campaign strategy, and those are part of the things he's facing today. Anyway, let us get into the details and see some of his regrets about the APC government in Edo State. Anyway, guys, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get updated anytime we drop a new video. Okay, guys, right here it says that Tony Kabaka laments his neglect by APC, regrets actions in Edo Guba election. 1 year after, Edo big boy Tony Kabaka laments his neglect by APC, regrets actions in Edo Guba election. Edo street politician Comrade Tony Kabaka has taken to social media to lament the way he was treated by his party, the APC. In a 29-minute video laden with a deep emotional voice, Tony Kabaka cried out over the way he was treated by APC party leaders in the state. Tony Kabaka said because of the struggle, he lost his hotel, which was valued at over 500 million naira, and to date, he has not received any single support from the APC and the party leaders. The Edo politician said he was neglected by the party, and it was as a result of his passion and full fight against Obaseki's re-election that caused his hotel to be demolished. Kabaka prayed for his party leaders, who he claims neglected him in these trying periods of grief. According to him, I don't know, APC does not have a good heart and they don't have unity. I regretted. He claimed he was oppressed, but yet nobody came to his succor. He further said no one even asked about his upkeep. He only singled out Adams Oshomole for praises, who he said showed empathy to his plight by sending him words of encouragement. Kabaka has vowed to withdraw his humanitarian support in times of crisis to the state. He said he was no more motivated to fight for the downtrodden anymore, as he prefers to be left alone to nurse his wounds. Tony Kabaka was a vocal voice in the last Edo election. He was all over the media space throwing missiles at Obaseki. One thing led to another, and his hotel was demolished amidst the heat of the election. Lastly, the Edo politician pleaded with people to stop spoiling his name while begging the Togberians to see him as a brother. Yes, Togbarians, yes, that was it. He said they should stop seeing him, they should start seeing him as a brother. Yes, and that is the slogan for Obaseki. Once people say Godwin Obaseki, the next thing they say Togba or Togba. I don't know how to say that, but it's just one slang that they used, and all of that. But well, Tony Kabaka, like I said earlier, whatever you sow, you will reap. And you never can tell what could have caused. Perhaps just because of that singular statement he made, making serious abuses at the governor, that he does not have a biological child of his own. And now he's saying he regrets ever being in the All Progressive Congress, that nobody showed him love, nobody even showed him support, nobody even gave him a chance to even put a head just for him to cry on, that there was no shoulder for him to cry on, nobody for him to go to or even ask anything. He said just Adams Oshomole, who really sent him a message, and he was the only person who empathized with him, that sent a message to him. And they said aside that, the APC leaders, nobody cared about how he has been living. And he said that he is one person that has been helping people, that is a humanitarian in the state. But we don't know about that, because it's just one thug that is known in Edo State that stands in the way of people during politics. And remember that he stood against Obaseki's re-election in Edo State during the election. In fact, he was all out against Obaseki. But now, see his own situation. And now he's angry, saying everyone should leave him alone, that he is going to nurse his wounds all by himself, that he does not need the support or help of anybody, because he said his hotel was demolished. His hotel of over 500 million naira was demolished in the heat of that election. He said, and up to this moment, none of the APC leaders even came to his aid or asked him how they are going to do or what is going to happen now that his hotel has been demolished. And nobody cared, like he wasn't even a part, or he didn't help in any way. He said he regretted any action that he took during that election period, because he said that alone has shown him a lot of lessons, that he has learned his lessons. Well, I really think and hope that he has learned his lessons, because in a few years' time, another election will be here, and even aside that, some local government, states, and all of that election would also hold. But I hope he has really learned his lessons. What goes around comes around. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening. What do you think about all of this? Please drop it in the comment section, and also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for always being here. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.